Hey guys, Kai from PrinceOfRedroses here, back with another video straight after just finishing doing reshoots of my Digivolving Spirits 03 Kieramon to Diablomon figure, and he is actually right behind me while I got Wargreymon and Garurumon being my little pet friends, little buddies at the background for my backdrop. Still not finishing work. It's still in a non-finishing work in progress. Still messing about with things. Still got that vacuum here and everything because I haven't really got much space to put stuff in. I need to go through bags of things and everything like that to see what I can get rid of and everything, so I can clear up some clutter. But that is not the point. This video is most likely going to be appearing nearing before the review, even though I done reshoots and did the review for Diablomon first. This video is a bit more quicker and easy to record, a little bit more easier to follow, and a little bit more, let's say, get out there and edit. I've almost finished editing the figure anyway, the figure review anyway, but this is just another video, quick little video where I could just quickly give you my thoughts, put the intro at the beginning, give my thoughts on, and upload it and see where this is. So my friend John Knowsley, Knowlesy, the anime guy as well, great friend of mine, met him at Auto Assembly and met him again at a few anime conventions as well, at Digicon and all that. So didn't met him at Digicon last year. It was probably due to reasons, but I have met him a few times, just occasional bumps into him. But he's a great friend of mine. We really have talked a lot, and we are really, well, great friends, like I said. And he done his thoughts on the Bleach live action full trailer. There was a teaser trailer for Bleach for the live action film that I could have done a video of, but I was waiting for the full one just to do my full thoughts on it. And also, this is just going to be a little quick update video as well. That might be edited out and be posted up separately as well. So, Bleach trailer, so far, really good. CGI looks amazing, really great. And yet again, this is done by Warner Brothers Japan. So far, they have been on the track record of being the best company on doing live action anime films. We had the live action Death Note movies. Now, granted, they were good. They adapted the main core story. This is what I like about anime adaptations or film adaptations of source material. If they can adapt the core story, the core concept and characters from the manga or anime, well, manga at this case, because the films did come out, I think, first before the anime of Death Note, then it succeeded in my books of being a good adaptation. What the live action Death Note movies did was take the character Light, bumped him up to college student age, like nearing the end or nearing the second half of Death Note. He was roughly around in college, nearing the end of the first half, and then time skip and he was out of college, and then and then it was all the near stuff. So they took the whole college. They instead of doing it straight from high school, they bumped him straight into college, and is that even zoomed out? I don't know. Yes, it is. And then they went straight into doing, and then they done the Death Note adaptation by adapting certain scenes in the manga into the anime, with Light in college, L going to college, they bumping into there, Misa Amane showing up and all that as well for part 2, a new character Shuri showing up, being his first girlfriend and all that. So they tweaked certain elements and certain parts of the storyline to fit their narrative, but the core story of Death Note, of about the killing notebook, Ryuk the Shinigami, Rem, Light, L battling, finding out who Kira is, chasing each other, deducting who Kira was, capturing Kira, Ryuk killing Light because of him being caught, and Elle surviving in this live action adaptation. I think that's the one element I always like. I think a lot of people that love the anime and a lot of people I've talked to never liked the second half of the anime or manga, because Elle became one of their great characters, one of their favourite characters, one of their personal favourite characters that was attached to them, and they are really, really grown attached to them to the point where they didn't like Nier, they couldn't adjust to Nier, they didn't like the second half at all. It felt like it was rushed, it was dropping down, and everything like that. But it still was a great story. And now the live action movie did end up, you know, taking the core story, and this is why I love anime adaptations that take the core story, take the key elements, and make it into the film, and still include key points of the movies or anime or manga into the film, so it still has that basic narrative. And we got that with Death Note. Same with Full Metal Alchemist. Not as good as, to me, as the Death Note movies, but still one of Japan's better films. The narrative there, the boys, everything about Ed and Edward and Alaric, all there, the Alaric brothers, everything in there, the most key elements were there, characters looked spot on, the effects for the alchemy were great, all that, the visuals, everything, the key points of Full Metal Alchemist was still there. What I thought was great, it had that concept, it was good, and it was there. Now we get to Warner Brothers Japan's third anime movie adaptation. This being Bleach. So far, the trailers have been good. I have been blessed with great storytelling, great character developments, great, well, I don't know that. They're adapting certain parts. They are probably came up, I think they've worked with Kubo to adapt in this story by using Kingfisher. So I think Grand Fisher has got a major plot, major part in this, but I don't think it's going to be one of those major points where it's needed. But it's there, and I think it's that the actor who's playing Ichigo is the guy who played Kamen Rider Forze, and he looks remarkable as Ichigo. We got the actor who played Meteor in Kamen Rider Forze as Uryu. Yet again, he looks great as Uryu. We've got I don't know some of the actors and actresses that are playing Rukia, but they all look great. Like Tekken 101 pointed out, the skull on Rukia's glove is changed to like a standard, iconic, generic skull. When if they wanted to pay attention to realism or accuracy, they could have made the skull from the anime or manga onto that. But if it was Kubo's idea, I want it to be a bit more realistic. So I want an actual realistic skull for the live action movies, so it was a little bit more realistic, and it was Kubo's idea, then I could back it. But so far, the key elements, the key story, the key characters are all there. So far, all there. So I'm now just waiting and seeing who's going to pick this up and how it's going to be shown, and if it's going to get a release in the UK, a release in the US, and get subbed. Because it looks like one of those films that will be a great show. And it's going to be one of those moments where, yeah, I can see it happening. Yeah, I can see it be good. Yeah, the CGI looks great. The characters look great, actually. And it's one of those. Now, like I said, so far we had the Ronin Kenshins that were good, but I don't think that was Warner Brothers Japan. We had the awful Attack on Titan films that were done by Toho. A company that I thought would have done amazing with Attack on Titan was Toho, because of they might have been able to make them look great because of their Godzilla, because of their Ultraman. No, not Ultraman. That's Subarashi. But with mainly their Godzilla, I don't know, I think it was Toe that released Attack on Titan. But then we've got Gantz, because the people behind the live action Gantz films are doing Bleach. So it seems really good at the moment, and I'm hoping it stays good, so that it really shows. Now, in the end of the day, it's all up in the air. All I know is I'm going to redo my review on the Death Note live action films, and then do a review on Fullmetal Alchemist at some point as well. Rewatch that, and I'm going to give my thoughts on that. And I will come back, because I think I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. Do that before I see Bleach. Just so I can have watched all the anime adaptations that Warner Brothers have done. And so far they have been on a good track record. Yet again, in my opinion, in my books, Warner Brothers Japan have been on a good track record adapting the source material. Yes, they have taken the concept of the source material and make it their own, but it's still they have taken the source material, adapting it to live action that made some more sense, and adapting the characters much more faithfully. Because that is what I think makes a good adaptation. Is taking the concepts, taking the source material, and making sure that it's still somewhat faithful to the source material, but they're using concepts and still adapting it, and using the characters' names and everything, and still adapting it correctly, and still have the same concept and source material that there is. Because so far in this video, I've not mentioned certain live-action American US films. One of them was good, two of them were bad. Well, one of them was okay, two of them were bad. And I want you guys to comment down below which one was the good one and which two were the bad ones. Down in the comment section below. Because you could really figure out it. If you know me, if you see my channel, you know what I'm like. You know that there's only one American adaptation film that I've actually liked. There could be two, but I haven't seen one of the two. That could have been okay. So out of the three I have seen that came out from 2007 to last year, I believe, one of them was good, one of them was bad. No, one of them was good, two of them was bad, and I want to know which one you thought I enjoyed out of those three, and also name which films as well. Now after this video, after I edited it and everything like that, I'll be coming back with a video update and discussing and everything like that about the channel and everything because of my new job. But other than that, comment down below what you think, what your thoughts are on about the live action Bleach film. And did you also like the Fullmetal Alchemist movie? And did you also enjoy the first two Japanese live action Death Note films? Did you like that their concept and storyline was adapted almost to a T? And so far, I will say this, the live action movies is the only concept that have adapted the manga ending of Death Note so far accurately. The anime did its own ending, and I don't know about the drama. I'm not, because I didn't like the drama, so the drama can, go away. But, so far, Death Note live action movies adapted the manga ending accurately, in some way, with that fitted their narrative and their narrative. But still a much more closer ending to the manga. That's closer to the manga than it was to the anime. But like I said, just comment down below what your thoughts about the live action Bleach movie, your thoughts about the Death Note films, and the Japanese ones. We don't speak of that black sheep known as the Netflix Death Note film. No, just spoke about it. Don't speak about it. No, go back. Go back to the beginning. To the beginning. Yes. Go back. That's going to be my new thing at the moment until I've done all the reviews there. The whole back to the beginning thing is going to be sticking around for a while. So just, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so comment down below all that, and also don't forget, if you like my content from any of my past videos and everything, don't forget to hit that bell icon. Don't forget to hit that bell icon, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notification of when I do regular uploads. I'm not a regular uploader. I don't get paid for it anymore. I don't get monetized, because I'm going to be covering all that in my next video later on. But for now, I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Take a Corner, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya!